At least 10 people have died in 2 earthquakes in southern Spain. The tremors struck within 2 hours of each other in the town of Lorca, a few hundred miles southeast of the capital, Madrid. They measured 4.4 and 5.2 in magnitude. Dozens of people were injured, have been treated at the scene. These very dramatic pictures, you've just seen a bell tower drop. There's a reporter there, a television reporter, who's live on air. These are the first pictures of the immediate aftermath of that earthquake. Well, our correspondent Sarah Rainsford in Madrid told us it was the worst earthquake in Spain for decades.
Ad conditionem certam perveni, vires meas, in gravescente etate, non iam aptas esset mons Petrinum eque administrandum.
We want to show you some extraordinary pictures which came to us from the Vatican on what was, of course, an extraordinary day. Within hours of Pope Benedict announcing that he was to resign, take a look at this. Lightning struck St. Peter's Basilica. You can see it again now in slow motion. Extraordinary. It happened just before 6 o'clock in the evening, local time.
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum, habemus papam.
Hundreds of people have been evacuated from their homes after heavy rain caused flooding in southeastern Norway. In Nesbyen, a mudslide reached homes and filled some basements with water. Roads and rail services have also been affected by the bad weather.
A husband was unable to save his wife after their car was submerged by flash floods near the famous French pilgrimage site of Lourdes. The authorities have been forced to close the shrine temporarily due to the torrential rain.
It's a city drowning in its own river. In the skies over Dresden, German emergency teams gave us an exclusive look at the flood zone and the sheer scale of this European disaster.
Unrelenting rain has left parts of Sudan badly flooded. Some of the worsted areas are in the capital, Khartoum, where water levels are 1.5 meters high.
Monsoon rains combined with a tropical storm have caused floods and landslides in the Philippine capital, Manila. At least 8 people have been reported killed. Schools and government offices have shut for 2 consecutive days. Financial markets and most banks and private companies also closed as a month of rain fell in just 24 hours.
Water cascades through the city of Lafayette in the U.S. state of Colorado. At least 3 people have been killed and thousands evacuated after the worst flash floods in decades hit the mountainous area. Across Boulder County, emergency services have been struggling to get to people in need and ensure their safety. The United States government has approved a disaster assistance request from Colorado to provide additional funding to help tackle the crisis.
Barack Obama and David Cameron have threatened Syria's government with a serious response if it's confirmed the authorities in Damascus gassed hundreds of people on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Assad's administration has warned against a US-led intervention, saying the move would set the Middle East ablaze.
This morning, officials tell ABC News that U.S. Navy destroyers now in the Mediterranean could be used to carry out limited military strikes, cruise missile strikes.
U.S. warships are moving off the coast of Syria, preparing for an attack. This is what is the reality, and this is what many of us have feared for many years now. This is bigger than just war with Syria. What we're talking about here is World War III.
It's likely cruise missiles launched from those destroyers, targeting key Assad military command posts.